It is our last full day here in Osaka. We leave tomorrow. And of course, before we do that, we're gonna have our favorite breakfast. It's the sausage and egg and cheese McGriddle. It's my favorite. We always have this in Canada, but wala sa Pilipinas. So, take advantage while we have it. And sobrang sarap siya. So I always like to have pancakes. So if I can combine them together, which is exactly what this is, it makes me happy. Simple things. And then I'll have my coffee. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Yung mga kasama ko pagod pa siguro and kakagising lang, most of them. So started my day already. Okay. So just stay there and I'll have my breakfast. Our destination today is Namba Yasaka Jinja Shrine. Today I'm here at the Namba Yasaka Jinja Shrine. It is a small but striking shrine here in Osaka, and it's best known for its massive lion head stage called Shishiden. The lion's mouth is open and is said to swallow evil spirits and bring good luck, especially for success in business and studies. It's here in Namba, so if you're here, go visit it. So to give you an idea of how big Shishiden's head is, we're gonna go a little bit closer. That is how massive it is. Look at that. And I'm gonna move a little bit more closer. It's so big. It's massive. That is Namba Yasaka Jinja Shrine. Beautiful. Our agenda is the Umeda Sky building in front of me. Yan. To be honest, yung interest ko talaga dito yung yung dalawang escalator that, paakyatan pababa. And then I'll see how interesting the observatory is. And dahil mainit naman, we'll see. I might go actually. Kung malamig siya. Welcome to the Umeda Sky Building. Isa sa pinaka-recognizable landmark dito sa Osaka na ginawa noong 1993. Ito ay 2 40-story towers na connected ng isang structure na parang spaceship sa taas. Para makaakyat ka, you first ride a glass elevator, and then, pagdating mo sa taas, na isa pang highlight na nakikita nyo to sa lahat ng social media, yung escalator in the sky. It's a pair of glass enclosed escalators na suspended between the towers. Honestly, dito pa lang sa view na to, panalo na. Yan talaga yung agenda ko dyan. Pero yung totoo, medyo nakakatakot siya ha, kasi wala, imagine mo parang basta nakakatakot siya pero masaya. Tapos, sa pinaka top level, meron naman silang open air skywalk. Ito yung circular walkway na parang kitang-kita mo talaga yung sprawling landscape ng Osaka. Kaya, ano siya, nakakatuwa na nakakatakot. Ako medyo natakot ako, pero okay lang. Hello, we are doing the skywalk. Oh my God. Nakaka-stress siya. Ayan ang sidewalk. Ito yung dalawang escalator sa baba. There we go. Ito yung mga bridge experience. Oh, yun yung mga ano. Pag maglalagay ka ng mga heart. Ito yung dalawang escalator going up and down. So yeah, we're doing one loop and then we're going down. And then we're going down. Ready? Medyo mainit kasi siya. But you can see the view. Yeah. Going around. Yeah. And this will be the south part of it. Let's do a photo against the light ba? Medyo against the light yata. Hindi ko alam. Pero gawin na rin natin siya. Okay, so we're now here doing one more over that corner, and this is that spot para mag-akit baba kayo dun sa nice na escalator. Okay din daw yun sa gabi, but we have plans mamayang gabi, so this is it. Let's take one photo before we go. And kung hindi ka pa nag-Osaka, this is one thing you should know. Madalas kasi pag Japan ang sinasabi, ang alam ng tao is Tokyo or Kyoto. Pero ang Osaka kasi is like a hidden gem pa rin. 'Di ba? Dito iba yung vibe. Mas laid back kaysa sa Tokyo, pero puno pa rin ng energy and life. It is also known as Japan's Kitchen. Totoo to. Dito mo matitikman ng ilang pinaka-iconic na street food katulad ng takoyaki, okonomiyaki, at marami pang iba. Sa Dotonbori, makikita mo yung malalaking sign na umiilaw, yung famous na Glicoman, at marami pang iba. Pero syempre, hindi lang naman din pagkain ang bida dito. Meron din siyang rich history at culture, at meron din siyang modern charm. Nakita nyo naman yung Umeda Sky Building. Pwede kang maglakad sa Osaka Castle para maramdaman mo yung mga samurai era nila. Tapos, punta mo tong building na to para makita mo naman yung futuristic side niya. Ang mga tao sa Osaka ay kilala rin bilang mas warm at approachable. Kahit minsan, syempre, merong language barrier, ramdam mo pa rin na welcome ka. Ang Osaka, we can consider it a perfect mix ng masaya, flavorful, at puno ng kwento. Kaya kung pupunta ka sa Japan, wag mo rin tong lalaktawan kasi once ma-experience mo, mahirap din naman talaga siyang kalimutan. Isa ang Osaka sa mga unang napuntahan ko na city along with Tokyo. Few years back, mga more than 20 years na siguro. And it has always remained in my heart as a place na gusto kong balikan. And I'm just happy na meron akong opportunity to do that. Now we're having lunch here. It's one of my favorite sarusoba with tempura. I'm really hungry. I'm just gonna eat first before I explore the shopping malls around. Just to browse. I don't have anything in mind to buy, but it's just to walk around and chill after a hot, long morning of walking. Okay, I'm gonna chow first. Dahil sobrang init at yan ang kalaban natin, perfect talaga ang sarusoba. Ito yung cold buckwheat noodles na sinasawsaw sa special dipping sauce na tinatawag na tsuyu. Simple lang ang presentation, yung noodles, wasabi, spring onions. Bawat subo mo, ramdam na ramdam mo yung freshness. Up next is our Team Lab Botanicals. Pagdating sa Osaka, may isang experience na hindi mo makakalimutan at ito yung Team Lab na Botanical Garden. Hindi lang ito basta garden. Ito ay collection of art installations. Ito yung parang stepping into another world kung saan yung nature and digital art naka-integrate sa isa't isa. Siyempre, nangyayari ito sa gabi, madilim ang paligid, and it is colored by lights, hindi lang basta light, interactive lights. So habang naglalakad ka, napapansin mo na nag-iiba yung kulay at galaw ng mga ilaw, depende kung nasaan ka. Parang personal conversation ba ng nature with technology yung nasa harap mo. Yung sa pond naman, nagiging parang salamin siya ng sky kasama yung surreal na color patterns at minsan meron kang para kang nasa sci-fi movie ba ng Enchanted Forest, parang ganon. Ang maganda dito, hindi lang siya basta tinitignan, pwede mo rin siyang hawakan. Nandito rin yung aking favorite na mga parang bilog na may ilaw. Naku, nagpunta na kayo doon sa ibang Team Labs sa Tokyo. Ito yung malalaking sphere na parang lagi ko siyang tinatawag na egg na ang ganda-ganda, but those things are nasa loob ng ibang exhibition nila, but this time nasa labas siya. And I'm telling you, they made me so happy. Walang biro. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Guys, no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, I'm trapped. Guys, I'm trapped. Guys, what happened? I'm trapped ako. Guys, hindi ako makalabas, guys. Guys, hindi ako makalabas. It's so hard. Nasaan ako? Wait, oh my god! Oh my god! Yes. Naka-white pa naman ako. Gaano kadumi tong mga to. I need to get out. Guys, nakatakas ako. Nakatakas ako. Holy crap, ano kaya itsura ko? That was a struggle. This Japan or Osaka trip is very important for me. Kasi ito yung eksaktong gusto ko ma-experience ng mga pamangkin ko for themselves. The freedom and the responsibility and accountability that comes with it. Para sa akin, yung pinaka-importanting souvenir para sa mga pamangkin ko ay hindi yung galing sa gift shop, kundi yung galing sa mga experiences na naranasan nila dito sa Japan. Sana natutunan nila na ang paglalakbay ay hindi tungkol sa magagandang tanawin lang. It's about appreciating other cultures, understanding traditions, at learning how other people live differently from us. Na sana makita nila kung paano pinapahalagahan ng tao dito ang respeto, disiplina, kalinisan, at maisip nila na pwede rin nating gawin to sa araw-araw na buhay pagbalik. Sana natutunan din nila na minsan, the best moments are not the planned ones. Yung biglang liko sa isang maliit na alley to explore a pub na may ramen shop na masarap din pala. Or yung pagod na pero tuloy pa rin sa pag-explore kasi baka may bagong makita na hidden gem. Those moments teach you flexibility, curiosity, at pagiging open sa surprises ng buhay. Higit sa lahat, I hope they learn the value of time spent together, na kahit gaano ka busy sa school, sa work, importante pa rin na paglaanan ng oras ang pamilya, and of course, to make things happen for yourself. Dahil yung mga simple memories at moments na yon ang maglalast sa atin. Diba? Kaya nga ako, I always try to capture all of these memories because, syempre, mabilis ang buhay, maraming nangyayari, and these little snippets of happiness and travels will remind us of the days that have gone, but at least I can still look back and feel the same happiness in my heart. Yun lamang, and thank you for watching all the videos for our Osaka trip.